Good morning. I'm gonna try to be quiet because I think people are still sleeping. But today we are doing Instagram controls my day resort hopping edition. So we'll just get right into it because I don't want to talk too loud or too long. First off, Instagram did choose my outfit. So my choices today were between my cute airy workout set or an oversized Disney tee, and I'm very happy with how the poll turned out. Obviously, this is a new tee. I got it 50% off with the cast discount, so it's only like $12, and it's very Disney retro-y. I just have jean shorts on with it. And then the second question was, should I wear ears or Mickey clips? That's where we ended up. Me and Abby made it to the Polynesian. We are going for breakfast this morning, and you all chose where we were gonna eat breakfast, so I put up the options on my story the other day: Boma, Steakhouse 71, or Ohana. And I mean, we're at the Polynesian, so I think you can guess where we chose. We have a reservation at 9:50, and the bus got us here. The earliest bus, or the best bus we could get, was like 9:15, or we were gonna be late. So we have some time to walk around, explore. We can check in early, see if they can get us in early, because I'm hungry.
I'm starving.
I didn't eat dinner last night, so
neither did I.
I'm so hungry.
I'm ready to feast.
It's so pretty here. Duffy keychain. So cute. Look at that view. You just have like the boat, like the castle. It's kind of hard to see, but she's way back there. And then we have our friend here who's on the outside. But he scared me pretty good, not gonna lie. Our table is ready. We're extra hungry now. Ready to eat all of the things. The waffles, I wish I could like put the smell through the camera. It's so good. I'm so excited for waffles. And the juice. The juice is also the key. I'm very excited. Obsessed. Oh my god. Look at, you can't really see because it's, there we go. But you can see the castle from here. And we got the cutest little table. Look at us. Oh, the vibes are immaculate. The smell is amazing. I cannot wait to eat this food. This juice. What is it? It's
Passion fruit, orange juice, and guava. And it's the best thing ever.
It looks so good. And this is the pineapple coconut bread.
Yes.
Which also looks amazing, which we'll have to try. And then they give us this cute little bowl of fruit.
It's so cute.
Oh, which looks delicious. Hawaiian ham, sausage, potatoes, biscuits, and then the waffles. Wait, look at the Stitch waffles. Abby loves Stitch, so you can have those ones if you would like.
I love them. It's so cute.
And Mickey waffles, of course, too. It looks so good. Abby did have to leave and go to work, but we did get Lay's. We both got blue ones, so just hanging out now at the Poly. I'm just gonna walk around a little bit. I haven't been here in a little bit since like the start of my program-ish, so I thought we would just like do a little lap, walk around, catching the sights, all like the resort hopping kind of stuff, you know, before we head to our next resort. Oh my god, this bird is ginormous. This guy is huge. Oh my god. I've never had anything at Trader Sam's. Obviously it's not open right now because it's still in the morning, but I think I would go with the Polynesian Pearl if I were to get anything. Or maybe the Tahitian Torch also looks really good. I can't decide between Olu and Duffy, but I think I'm gonna go with Duffy. We are here at the Grand Floridian because stop 2 of our tour, I asked you where I should get coffee after breakfast because I did not have a coffee with breakfast. And the 2 choices were Gasparilla Grill at the Grand Floridian or Contempo Cafe. And you all chose the Grand Floridian. So we're here, we're gonna tour around and then finish off with some coffee. The Enchanted Rose, I would love to be able to go to one day with someone. It's just the prettiest area. Like, imagine just having a drink in here. It's so nice. Like, just look at that chandelier. That's amazing. This is made entirely out of chocolate. That's actually stunning. I got a iced vanilla latte from Gasparilla. Or it was like an iced cafe latte with a flavor shot of vanilla. I don't know if there's a difference there. But I'm gonna take a sip. Thought we would do it with the view of the castle, of course. It looks really good. Okay. That's actually delicious. I thought Coronado Springs coffee was good. This is like a whole new level. That's amazing. Oh my god. Wow, this might top the best Disney coffee I've ever had. And now onward, my friends. We're actually gonna take the bus to Disney Springs because our next resort is closest to Disney Springs. We made it to Riverside. I decided to go to Riverside. Well, y'all voted to go to Riverside because there is a walking trail here, and walking trails are free and they have them at a ton of different Disney resorts, and we're gonna do the walking trail. Hopefully if the weather is up to it. It's a little cloudy right now, so we're gonna wander around indoors and see what the weather turns out to be, because I think we actually might not just do the walking trail, we might rent a bike and go around the trail. It has been so long since I've been here. I have doubts if it's actually gonna rain, but you cannot rent a bike right now because the clouds and lightning is around. So I really want to rent a bike. It's only $9 for an hour, which isn't bad at all, and I believe I get an annual pass holder or a cast member discount on that as well, I'm not sure. So yeah, the sky's a little dark up there, but the rest of it seems to be clearing out. So I hope it clears out soon. But for now, we can take a wander, I guess, around, maybe down to the pool because it's right here. Just kind of look around a bit, I guess. So this here is the pool of the resort, which is also obviously closed right now due to the weather. And they do have a campfire here as well at 6:30, it looks like tonight. And a changing of the guard here too at 4 o'clock. But I'm not sure if all that will be happening if the weather stays like this. And tonight's movie is, what is it today? I think today is Saturday or Sunday today? I really don't even know. Tarzan might be playing, if it is Saturday. And then this is the fishing hole, which I believe is where you can rent like fishing poles and actually go fishing. I believe it's catch and release. And there are the prices there, $6.39 per half hour. I think we're just gonna end up walking the trail. I just looked at the weather forecast and it's supposed to be like on and off all afternoon, so we might not be able to rent a bike today, and really I don't know what else to do here except walk around. So we're just gonna take the walk on foot today, and maybe next time we're here we can rent a bike, or when we're at another resort. I think the campground does bike rentals too. That might be kind of cool one day. When my family stayed here back, oh gosh, like 10 years ago, we stayed in the Alligator Bayou section because they had the 5th sleeper bed, and it wasn't our favorite, to be honest, but a lot of time has passed and this resort has really grown on me. I don't remember which building we were in, but it definitely was one of the back ones. And I know they've renovated the rooms since we were last here. But this is kind of what the Alligator Bayou section looks like. And then there is the Mongolia Bend section. And from what I understand, the rooms do have the same amenities, but they do look different on the inside. And I believe you can choose which one you want when you purchase the room. And then there's also royal rooms too, which are all in the Mongolia Bend section, and you'll see why I show you that. And here we are on the first building, which is the Acadia House. I found a nice little gazebo here in the shade. All the buildings have the same kind of vibe, but as you can see, this one is still very different from the last one we just passed. They're all very unique and also really, really gorgeous. This Florida Glow is now officially Sweat. I got this little tripod thing off Amazon. It was super cheap and it comes with a little Bluetooth remote. And this is how I've been taking my solo photos recently. This is as tall as it goes, but it folds up and works really well. So you can see that's about the view that my camera will be getting. Little princess flags up. So I think this must be an area with royal robes. And a water fountain, let's go check that out. Oh, and there's lights in it too. This spot is super pretty. I have a very strong urge to touch this water. It's very cold. It's very nice. Okay, I filled up my water bottle at the quick service, so we're nice and hydrated. And now we're off to the next resort, which is going to be Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort, because that's where we all voted, and we are definitely not gonna go swimming there because that would be really wrong. You're not allowed to go to Disney resort pools unless you are staying at the resort. So yeah, I wouldn't do that, but it is a really interesting fact to know that none of the value or moderate resort pools have any locks on the gates. It's just, I don't know, really interesting fact. So anyway, we are gonna hop to Caribbean Beach Resort next. I got a Star Wars cabin. There's like Chewie on the side of it. Woo! I love the Skyliner so much. I had to. I was like, what is the best way to get to Caribbean? Obviously I had to transfer at a park and I was like, okay, how do I get to Caribbean Beach? Let's take the Skyliner. So that's what we're doing.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
I do get a frozen lemon from the Joffrey stand every time I go to Caribbean Beach. I don't come here that often, but every time I do come, I get a frozen lemon because it's absolutely delicious. And a fun fact about Joffrey's is you get an annual pass holder discount there if you are a pass holder. Okay, I just put the last poll up on my story. My hair did get a little wet slash sweaty slash just feels and looks kind of gross right now. So we're working with it and hoping it gets better. I'm in the lobby of Caribbean Beach because it did cloud over quite a bit, and it was drizzling when I came in from the pool area. But the poll I put up in my story was a very simple one. It is gonna be the last one, and it's should I go to Pop Century or Art of Animation? I just put it up. I haven't looked at it yet. I'm not gonna look at what the results are until we Skyliner over there because we'll give it some time to like simmer in there. But yeah, we're back just sitting in the lobby. I had brought my book, so we read at the pool for a bit. So Art of Animation, Pop Century, what we're gonna do when we get there, I don't know. Definitely look around like the gift shop of whichever one, maybe get a snack, and probably take some photos with some of like the larger objects. Let's go. It's hot. Okay, like actually, let's take off. There we go. Oh. Whew. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's look at this poll. Let's see what it's at. I don't even know how long it's been out. Probably not that long. It probably doesn't have that many votes. But last time it was updated, it had 105 votes, and Art of Animation seems to be winning. Not by a lot though, so we'll give it another minute. Because yeah, I don't know. I mean, I do kind of want to go to Art of Animation though. Like, I'm kind of hoping Art of Animation wins, because I really kind of want to go to Art of Animation today. It's kind of the overall vibe that I'm feeling today. Yeah, Art of Animation is definitely winning now with 61%. So yeah, I think it's going to be Art of Animation today, which makes me very happy. They are playing Finding Nemo the musical music, and the vibes are just absolutely immaculate. Yeah, it's definitely starting to cloud over now. But Mr. Ray's here. I can't even get all of them. There we go. I can't wait to get in this AC and also check out the gift shop because they have some of the coolest stuff here. And also indoors too, and I'll point out some of my favorite things and also a couple little hidden secrets that you may or may not know about too. Obviously the lobby has a lot of like concept art in it, but the cool thing about it is it starts as like super rough sketches and you can see how the characters were made, like that's really cool. And then slowly it gets more and more detailed as the characters become more finished as it goes down the wall. So you can see Simba a little bit more sketched out. Then we start adding some color. Once again, some more concept sketches, storyboards, just more refinements. The characters looking a lot more like we know them to be. We have Lightning McQueen now in color. The little starfish from Finding Nemo. And they just keep getting more and more completed as you walk down the wall. And then you can see way more of like a finished concept here. So, I mean, look at this Lightning McQueen. So much more like what we know him as, which is really cool. And then these are obviously storyboards of a bunch of different movies, including The Little Mermaid, which is definitely my favorite. Like sketches and that all around here. Art of Animation also has a ton of resort exclusive merchandise. Like this is just adorable. It's amazing with all the characters on it. Oh, and they have Christmas ornaments now too. So cool. They have a Art of Animation spirit jersey. Look at that. That is so cool. Okay, I don't know what that star means, so I hope it's recording right. I did get the mug because it looks like it'll fit under my Keurig I get home, which is great for my apartment when I go back to school. And also I got something for my mom that my mom asked me to get her with my 50% off. So that is for her. And I'm gonna walk to the Little Mermaid sections now because I haven't been there in a very long time.